Welcome to the Oligo News. In a significant development during the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict, 4 female Israeli hostages, all of whom are soldiers, have been released in Gaza. This marks the second hostage release since the temporary ceasefire agreement came into effect. The Red Cross facilitated the safe transfer of the hostages from Gaza to Israeli territory, where they will undergo medical assessments and psychological support after their ordeal. The Israeli Defense Forces (IDF) confirmed their safe return and highlighted that these women symbolize resilience amid a deeply challenging time for Israel. As part of this humanitarian exchange, up to 200 Palestinian prisoners currently detained in Israel are set to be freed. This exchange aims to ease tensions between the two sides as part of the temporary ceasefire brokered by international mediators. Palestinian prisoners have been a central issue in the conflict, and their release is seen as a significant gesture towards easing the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. However, the process has sparked intense political debate within Israel and Palestine, with both governments facing mounting pressure from their citizens and international observers. Ahead of the release, Hamas gunmen were seen gathering in Palestine Square in Gaza City, where crowds assembled to mark the moment. The release is a highly symbolic event for Palestinians, who view it as a step towards justice for those held in Israeli prisons. Hamas has also announced that it will provide additional information about the remaining 26 hostages still in Gaza in the coming weeks. However, concerns remain about the safety and well-being of these captives, particularly as the fragile ceasefire agreement unfolds. This exchange comes amid a temporary ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, brokered with the involvement of international powers like Egypt, Qatar, and the United States. The ceasefire, which aims to facilitate humanitarian aid and hostage exchanges, is seen as a critical but fragile step in the long-standing conflict. Both sides have accused each other of violations during the conflict, and there is skepticism about whether the ceasefire will hold in the long term. However, international mediators continue to push for extended talks that might lead to a more permanent resolution. The ongoing conflict has taken a devastating toll on civilians in both Israel and Gaza. Thousands have been killed, and countless others have been displaced, leaving communities shattered and infrastructure destroyed. Humanitarian aid remains a pressing need in Gaza, with medical supplies, food, and clean water in short supply. This exchange of hostages and prisoners provides a glimmer of hope for families affected by the conflict. However, the international community continues to call for a more comprehensive approach to addressing the root causes of this decades-long crisis. Key questions moving forward: will the ceasefire hold long enough to secure the release of the remaining hostages? How will the release of Palestinian prisoners affect the dynamics of the conflict? Can international mediators pave the way for long-term peace talks? Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for daily news updates on global affairs, politics, and more. Thank you for your valuable time.